Welcome back, everyone, to Social Media Strategy Summit at the end of day one. I think this is going to be our final live stream. We're ending it on a high note with Cheyn here from Margle. So more on Margle in a minute. Cheyn, as the title suggests here, a little bit of takeaways from today. You said that kind of your biggest takeaway is, storytelling is really at the core of video. So talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to just organic reach and trying to capture the audience without coming across as salesy, or if you're selling a product or a service, it's really got to relate to the customer. It can't just be a straight up ad, especially on Facebook with video. People hate to be sold, but they love to buy. And so people already want to buy things. And when I work with a lot of different companies, the one thing we stress to them is the story is what gets people in the door, and then you can take care of the rest. And I think it's, one thing I really learned while being here is, as you just said, that storytelling is critical, being genuine is critical, and then knowing your audience and what they like is the cherry on the top.
Yeah, I think, there's a lot of, it's a good thing to emphasize, because I think in our world, as creators, social media marketers, whatever it is, we get so caught up in the tools and the fact that video's hot, live streaming's hot, all these things, and so we just okay, I got to make a video. So you put in you take your phone, you make a video, but you don't take a moment to take a step back and think about: am I telling a story? Am I speaking to somebody, or am I just throwing content at them? And stories are memorable. Yeah. Would you add anything to that?
No, just in all the videos we've done, and we're pushing to 2,000 a month. It's continually, we've seen in the data that it's just UGC content that's authentic. Almost in a weird way, the higher the production, the less people engage. People want the raw, shot on a phone story. And I know that's a completely separate part, but stories are important, emotion's important. But I also think just authenticity is critical, and it's something that was lacking. And a lot of people are acknowledging, no longer can you just put something out there and people will believe it. People are starting to question things on social media now, where before they used to just listen to everyone and anything. And I think authenticity wins, being genuine wins. And as we just said, storytelling with good content is critical right now for any brand or company.
Yeah, I mean, the consumers today are the smartest ever, because there's so many resources at their fingertips. They know when they're being sold to. They want to feel like they're connected to something emotionally, or maybe from a funny standpoint, whatever it might be. They want to have some type of connection to that. So you kind of alluded to this with the work that you're doing at Margle. 2,000 videos a month?
Yeah, we're cranking.
So talk about the organization. What do you guys do? Give us some examples.
Yeah, 100%. So I was fortunate enough, our co-founders, Luke Marlowe and Shay Rowbottom, we came together. I'm a co-owner with us three, and we started providing daily consumable video content about a year and a half ago to publishers on Facebook, and it matches the theme of their page. And little by little, more and more publishers came to us because video is the big push. People want, longer content, and we've now amassed over 50 of the biggest pages on Facebook. We do their daily video content, anywhere from 30 videos a day up to 30 videos a month, up to 300 videos a month for some of our publishers, curating content and then providing them stuff that's engageable, drives shares, which is important on Facebook, and brings new followers to their platform. And we want to be the best at video.
That's incredible. So, I mean, you guys have a machine going there. I know you have 20 some odd employees that are doing all this stuff. That's crazy. So where can people go to learn more about the great work you're doing?
Sure. MargleMedia.com is easy. Everyone asks, do you have your own publisher page that you built with all your content? We haven't. We were so focused on just providing content to publishers. And we're starting to come to that on Instagram now. But yeah, MargleMedia.com and our Facebook page has some of examples of our style of video. But really, go to any big page on Facebook, and I guarantee you'll see a Margle video every single day.
All right, perfect. So last thing, just getting back to the conference. So what brought you here, and because this is your first time attending this conference?
First time.
Okay, so I would love to know what brought you here, and then what are your first impressions after day one?
For sure. I mean, one, if you're going to consider yourself an expert or a player in the game of social media, understanding what's coming up and what's going to be done in the future. You got to be around people that are smarter than you. You got to be around people that understand how it works. And I think for me it was a little bit of humility and being understanding I don't know everything, even though I'm a CEO of a company, and being able to want to learn from others. And it's this conference, not only the price tag shouldn't be a matter of what it costs to get somewhere and to learn, the networking, the friendships that are being built, but also just the content that's being provided. You can't put a price on it. It's coming to Chicago. We're going to go to Chicago's. So we're really glad we invested in this. And you got to invest to learn.